how about just kind of going more into like when we're talking about relationships, what about family, right?
Yeah.
You started it off with your sister. I mean, what was that like working together, you know?
I mean, pros and cons, right? Like
Yeah.
definitely. And I was, man, I was young. I was so young when we first started doing this. And I mean, and I came from the little gym background. Like that's how they knew about it because I used to work at a little gym as just a part-time instructor.
Mhm.
So I'm glad you asked that because I've always wanted to tell them this and say sorry about this. Like
Hey.
being like the youngest and being
Yeah.
like, like I'm from Little Gym. Like
Mhm.
I definitely think I came off as like I know it all. And because I know it all, you guys should do what I do because I know it all. And
Oh,
uh,
wow.
but they were really good with me and really patient with me for as kind of crazy as I was when I was younger when we were starting this. But yeah, I mean, we knew each other as sisters, obviously, growing up, but we didn't know each other as team members,
Business partners.
partners, or
Yeah.
just, even working under each other. Because in the hierarchy of it all, Lonnie was top boss, and then
Mhm.
Jasmine, and then me. Technically, that's how it
Yeah.
was supposed to
Right.
be. Um, but the lines mesh a lot when it's actually happening, and so there are a lot of times when it was really hard and but I mean, like, I don't think I would have ever gotten to spend that amount of time with them if we hadn't had work together either.
Okay.
That's something that I think I'll always treasure. And one thing too with it too is they had kids while we had this gym together, and it was nice, being for them to leave and come back, or like I'll take a kid during the day and then they got me off with their other kid or whatever. Yeah, but having that flexibility, and so like, the sisterhood always ranked over like the business. That's for sure.
That's
Um,
pretty interesting.
yeah, yeah, it is
'Cause
super interesting. Yeah.
yeah, family dynamics is always kind of like I mean, there's one thing about being siblings, but then when you put it in like the form of when you guys have to interact business wise,
Oh yeah, I mean, like
yeah.
think about like when you're at home, right? And like in your
Mhm.
younger days, and I remember getting yelled at. I mean, I used to hate bringing in the groceries, and I was like, I mean, there's three of us. You guys are bigger and stronger than me. I'm just gonna hang out, and like or pretend I'm doing something. And now think of that like in the business model, right? So it's like, okay, well, you guys are older than me. I don't really feel like doing the windows or cleaning the bathrooms. And
Yeah.
technically maybe on the muscle now, so I'll just move equipment while you guys are actually cleaning because you guys are, better at that than I am. I don't know, but it's just funny how it translates from like sisters to business.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it looks like you guys survived that because,
Yeah, yeah.
it's difficult. Even my brother and I, we've done stuff like when I had my own acupuncture clinic and he helped me build it up together. But then there was some, like he had his decisions and I had my decisions, and then that was challenging enough in its
Yeah.
own.
Felt more like a venture capitalist than just,
Yeah. Well, he was
planted the
more like a
seed
silent
money.
partner, anyways. So.
Yeah, more like, yeah, it's just, that's what it was more like.
Yeah.
Um,
But then I find that there was a lot of joy though, like in working together with your own family. I
Oh,
I, I
yeah.
found that. Yeah,
100%. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
again, like very fortunate to be able to spend that time with them that I would have never known or had, especially
right.
when the nieces and nephews started, coming along too, and having the flexibility of, owning the gym or so
Yeah,
it was super cool. But I'm so glad you asked me that because I've always wanted to say sorry to them about being such a jerk when I was younger. So
it's
sorry.
humble of you to even recognize that. That just shows that you have some growth. I mean, out of all the things that we do in our lives, we just hope that we can grow.
Yeah.
So, if I was ever mean to you, Jay, I'm very sorry.
no, no, I was probably more mean. So, but you have to give and grow. So,